Hello Capricorn, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your weekly read for the 21st to the 27th of October. I cannot believe October's nearly finished. Hopefully next weekend I can do your November readings. I do have two things on, one on Saturday and one on Sunday, so getting the weeklies and the monthlies out will be a little bit of a challenge, but I really love to do them. So thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I'd like to see more Capricorns get on board with me. So being a Capricorn myself, it would be nice if you subscribe to my channel, but if you don't subscribe, that's fine too. If my readings resonate with you, that's fantastic. If they don't, please have a look at your natal chart and check out another aspect, because very often that will resonate. However, some weeks my readings won't resonate with you at all. Even the best readers don't. I am using the After Tarot today. I think that's everything. Okay, here's your reading. First card out is the Four of Swords. Now, this is what we look at this card, it's a card of really taking time out. When I say that, it's not about just taking a nap or a rest. This is about meditation. It's about deep searching within. And it's about, I always say it's like the sleep of the dead. It's like you really take time out of life to try to understand things. Now, the traditional meaning of this card talks of knights in the days when they were fighting being measured up for their coffins before they went away to war, so that if they did get killed, the coffin was already waiting for them when they got back. And you can see in this card the church window. It's a card of deep spirituality. It's like really searching inside yourself to find out who you are. And this is where a lot of Capricorns are going to be this week, searching deep inside to find the meaning of things. We're deep people, and if you listen to a lot of the readers on YouTube, a lot of them are Capricorns. Pretty amazing. I noticed it a lot when I first started reading, how many people disclosed they were Capricorns on here. But anyway, very interesting. Okay, so the first card out is the Eight of Wands. Now, I've seen this card a few times today, so obviously things are starting to pick up around soulmate and twin flame relationships, because this card has become very evident. Now, the Eight of Wands talks about hot, passionate messages coming through, and it's often received the name of like Cupid's arrows to the heart, because they are hot and passionate. And on the After Tarot, you see the Archer, you see Cupid or Eros, whoever you're, whichever, whether you follow Greek mythology or whatever. Cupid and Eros were the same, both the ones that enticed someone to fall in love with someone. And that's the first card coming out. So I would be thinking that maybe you have got a message from someone, or messages coming in, and you are taking time out to seek within to see if this is something you want to, or maybe you're going to send them to someone else, because this is someone quite likely from your past. Now, I say that with a little bit of reluctance, because people often say, I don't want somebody back from my past. Now, the thing is, it's not always the past as in this lifetime. It could be a past connection from a past life. Now, if you've ever met someone from a past life, and I'm sure many of you have, it's so easy to relate to them the moment they're in front of you. As soon as you look at them, you have this instant connection with them. Now, this isn't, just a love thing. You've met people, I'm sure, that you have this incredible connection with. I've got a very good male friend of mine who, I instantly connected with him, and I know he's part of my soul family. I also have a couple of girlfriends that are exactly the same. At the moment I met them, I knew that I'd known them before without any doubt, and I have a very, very strong connection with them all now. I feel that for some of you here, there's some sort of messages that either you or someone else is sending you that could have a past life connection or could be from your past. The other thing that can happen here is it could be that you are thinking about someone you knew from your past, because this can be the card of nostalgia or reminiscing. Now, if this isn't a love partner, it could be, even though the Eight of Wands is quite a passionate card, it could be that you are getting in touch with someone from your past, and it could be a family member. Because even if these messages are, you know, about love, it could be someone that you know from your past, a relative, a friend, but somehow or another people are getting in touch with each other here. Now, the Ten of Swords comes out here, and the Ten of Swords speaks of betrayal. It is the last sword in the series, so it's the 10, so it's the end of betrayal. So it's very possible somebody betrayed you in the past and are now coming back around to have another go at things. Anyway, we'll keep going. Sorry, I have these sort of moments where Spirit's just throwing messages at me everywhere, and I'm trying to sort of relate them in the best possible way. You may be a little bit guarded with this person too, because the Nine of Wands is here. So it may be that maybe you don't want to hear from them, which is fine too. So if it's, say, a relative coming back that you've had this awful fight with in the past and you just want nothing to do with them, that's fine. You're really standing your ground here and going, nope, you hurt me before, don't want nothing to do with you now. That's fine. It could also be that someone's hurt you in the past and you want to take them back, but you find you're putting up barriers because you're nervous about where they're coming from. Whichever way around this is for you. Okay, and then I have the Knight of Swords here. So there's definitely an offer coming in, but being this is an offer from a Knight of Swords who's a very fast-moving knight, so this may be quite a quick turnaround here. This is most likely an apology or an offer of truth here, because this person is really, really anxious to give this to you. And for me, looking at this, I can relate it to family so easily. It just is a story that sits so well with me at the moment. And don't forget, I'm reading for myself too. And I don't particularly want anybody back, you know, from my family in the past. I'd rather not have anything to do with them either. So I can really understand why you're putting up barriers here. This person has hurt you very, very deeply, and it's very difficult to forgive someone, but they are coming back to ask you for forgiveness and to speak to you, and to speak a truth to you. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is here. Now, I really like this because this gives you the opportunity to speak up here. And I feel like with this Ten of Swords, this betrayal, whatever this person did to you, cut you very, very deeply. You have been very hurt by this. And the Ace of Swords comes in to say, this is time for you now to speak your truth and to move forward with greater clarity. So maybe you don't accept this apology, but the fact that they've come back to offer it might send you on a bit of a new path. If you chose to accept it, that would be fine too, because whatever this is here coming in from someone is a way to set you free into a new direction. Okay, it could be coming from a King of Swords, however, and this would be an Aries, Gemini, Libra. I don't stick too strongly to the signs because I think this person has this energy. It could be your energy too, but this person is very, very sure of how they're delivering this message to you. And I feel like this is some sort of moment in time that you gained so much clarity from this that you were able to take your mask off and move forward. It may put you into a little bit of a spin too, because we have the Hermit here. And I note that the Hermit has this wolf or this dog. He looks more like a German Shepherd, but I think he's actually meant to be a wolf. But for me, it's like you get rid of this dark side. You've got a snake here too. But to me, it's like you're dealing with your inner demons. You've gone inside here to deal with something that has troubled you from this experience. So it could have been in the past this very deep cutting betrayal has left you with some sort of, I don't know that it's regret, but it's something that sat with you for a very long time, and it's almost like you can cut yourself free now with this Ace of Swords and move forward. And it may be you taking on this energy of the King of Swords to move forward. But with the Hermit here, I would say to you, this may send you inside for a little while to work on things. And we had that Four of Swords at the beginning too. So it could be this is why you're being sent to this energy of rethinking, recalibrating, whatever you need to do to get past this. I feel like it's just sending you into this sort of incredible new journey. But in order to do that, you might have to digest what comes forward with this. I don't know what this message is that you're receiving. I don't know what it is. As I said, it looks like an apology, but it may be something more than that. It may be some sort of declaration of something that happened in the past, a truth coming forward. Sort of thing that your mother springs at you, you know, halfway through your life to say that the man who raised you wasn't your real father. Okay, so then we have the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles is very often an earth sign. He definitely has this feeling. I've got to say to you, it could be a Taurus. The bull is standing out a great deal for me in this card today. So it could be a Taurus. If you've dealt with a Taurus in your past, or you have a family member who's a Taurus, this is the person that feels like they're coming forward for you, for this forgiveness. But it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, for sure. But something they're coming forward to declare to you. Oh my goodness, don't even know. Like, to me, this is just really, it's either you're going to cut them out after hearing what they have to say, or they're going to tell you something that you will need to cut them out. Or, alternatively, it's like you cut away your past and move forward. It's pretty huge. My goodness, it's 12 minutes. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so Capricorn, this is going to send you into a bit of a spin. I have no denying that. But what I can say to you, this is awesome, because you are learning now to deal with these demons that you've been battling all your life. It's almost like whatever this message is, it's going to help you get rid of all this shit you have been carrying around quite possibly all your life, or at least since you either met this person or since something happened. But I'm telling you, you are going to be moving into this energy of clarity and truth. You're going to be able to get rid of all your negativity. And if you're a person who's dwelled on the past or had regrets about the past, I don't know, please comment below and tell me. I can relate this to myself so well, but I think for some of you, this is going to be a life-changing moment. It's going to send you into some sort of spiral. And the card that I've pulled out from the Lucy Cavendish deck is that of Sacrifice. And it talks of renunciation, offering, and letting go. Oh my goodness, Spirit, you are so clever. Nice moves, Ninja. I'll just read this from the book because, again, I don't know the meanings yet. So it says, your compassion, heart and empathy will grow as a result of the sacrifice you now are being asked to make, not by another, but by your own soul. You are strong enough to do this, but you have never known for sure because you have never put yourself to the test. Now you will, and you will see just how strong you truly are. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Capricorn, have a great week.